Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing well. So, I have my exam starting day after tomorrow, and I have been busy in my preparations, and that is the reason I have been so inactive uh, since past so many days. But never mind, I assure you guys, once my exams are over, I will try my best to be regular in YouTube as well as on Insta handle, because as of now I have no access to my Insta or any of the social media handles due to exams. But I got a little bit time today, so I thought let's record a video. So let's start. So today's topic is something that is something we all crave for so much. Not only the age of the not only the people of a particular age group, but people of all age groups need this thing, which is peace, mental peace. Or you can say, you can maintain peace even if things are not going right around you. You can still sort ways out to maintain peace inside you. And how to do that, that is what I'm going to discuss with you in this video. So the first way to live a peaceful life is I know it's very difficult, but it's absolutely worth it, trust me. And the first way is to get rid of the gossips. Like I'm telling you, देखो मेरी सारी एडवाइसेस या सजेशंस एक तरफ, एंड दिस इज़ ऑन अ कम्प्लीटली डिफरेंट way, I can say, because I can tell from my personal life experiences, and the intensity of those experiences has been that much कि I have learned so much from this one tip, that do not gossip about personal lives of the people. Like even if people are trying to put all that stuff in your head about what's going on in their personal life, just एक कान से सुनो, दूसरे से निकाल दो, and I assure you it's gonna work. Because okay, now I will try to clarify how gossiping about other people's life can take away your own mental peace. Okay, so now imagine you have so many problems in your own life. Okay, but the moment you start gossiping about other people's life, so the problems that other people have in their life also makes a space in your head. ओके, नाउ आपसे हमसे कभी कभी हमारी अपनी प्रॉब्लम्स हैंडल नहीं होती. इमेजिन व्हेन यू गेट एन एक्सपोजर टू personal lives of other people, means indirectly you are inviting the problems of their life as well, though it may not seem to be directly affecting you, but in long term it does. And how, I will tell you. Suppose you heard that someone had a quarrel with their friend. Okay, you came to know about that thing from somewhere else. Now, when you personally will be having a quarrel with your friend, you will remember all that. Whatever you heard priorly. लाइक उसकी लाइफ में भी झगड़ा हुआ था उसकी फ्रेंड के साथ, मेरी लाइफ में भी झगड़ा हुआ मेरे फ्रेंड के साथ. ओके, सो दैट इज़ व्हाट दैट पर्सन सेड, लेट मी ट्राई दैट, लेट मी इमिटेट दैट. वट एवर यू हैव इन योर माइंड अबाउट अदर पीपल, वट एवर यू हर्ड और वट एवर यू हैव सीन, you will consciously or unconsciously imitate that. Abhi suppose that person said something when he or she was having a quarrel in their life, क्या पता चीज़ें बिगड़ गई हो उसके वो चीज़ बोलने से, और उसके कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस के बारे में आपको नहीं पता था, बट यू यूज्ड द सेम थिंग इन योर quarrel when you had a fight with your friend. तो उसकी वजह से आपकी अपने फ्रेंड के साथ जो इक्वेशन थी वो भी खराब हो गई. दैट इज़ वाई अगर आपके माइंड में पहले से वो इन्फॉर्मेशन नहीं होती, एंड इफ़ यू वुड हैव dealt with things the different way, हो सकता है things would have turned out to be better. So that is why when we give the disputes of other people, or be it anything, personal matters of other people, space in our lives, in our mind, we will somehow try to imitate them consciously or unconsciously. Okay, so stay away from gossips. Okay, don't try to pry in other people's lives. Sort your life, because मोस्ट ऑफ अस, हम सब में बहुत सारे लोग ऐसे हैं जिनकी अपनी लाइफ पूरी मेस्ड अप है. ऐसे में यू इमेजिन यू आर ट्राइंग टू गॉसिप अबाउट समवन एल्स, जस्ट trying to forget about your own problems. It is going to add up to all the mess and all the problem. So don't try to pry in other people's life. Just mind your own business. Like, that is the, you can say, golden mantra for living a peaceful life. That is one way, and it works. Unless and until you don't interfere in anyone else's life, you are not inviting their problems in your life. So you can live a comparatively peaceful life. Okay, so please consider this, because I'm telling you this from my personal experience. कि अगर मुझे ऐसे कुछ लोग हैं जिनकी पर्सनल लाइफ के बारे में मुझे पता है, पर अगर नहीं पता होता तो माई लाइफ वुड हैव बीन मोर पीसफुल. सो दैट इज़ वाई, जस्ट अगर वो बता रहे हैं तो एक कान से सुनो, दूसरे से निकाल दो, एंड देन let them proceed in their life and you keep on doing work in your life. So that was the first step. Now, second way to live a peaceful life is you need to get rid of a disease. And that disease is, लोग क्या कहेंगे. I mean, मेरा एक पूरा वीडियो है, like I have made a full 15 to 20 minutes video on this topic, trying to express myself on how this one disease, ये सबसे बड़ा रोग, क्या कहेंगे लोग, how it harms us, how it affects us on every level, like emotionally, mentally, हर तरीके से. Don't give so much of priority to other people's opinion. Like, it's just an opinion, and other people's opinion don't make you what they think of you. It's just their point of view, and don't take it so seriously. You are not what other people perceive of you. You are what you are. If other people are thinking something even bad about you, that does not make you a bad person, because चाहे दूसरे लोगों को ना पता हो, at least you know what you are and you know your capabilities. Okay, so don't let other people pry in your life. Like, first step was to not pry in other people's life. Second way will be, don't let other people pry in your life. Other people will comment on your life or your decisions or everything about you, because there are some people who don't have anything to do as such. So what they like to do is they'll gossip about other people's life, but they can do that only when they know about other people's life. Don't, be a private person. That is helpful, because the less you let people know about yourself, the less will they be able to comment on you or your life or your decisions, anything. So be a private person. Don't let other people pry in your life, and even if they do and speak anything about you, don't pay any attention to it. And to know more about in detail about this issue, you can see my video in this channel only. It is about 15 to 20 minutes long, but it can help you. Just check it out if you want. So that was the second way. Third way is being mindful, practicing mindfulness. Most of the time, if you have noticed, I don't know whether you notice it or not, but I personally do it a lot, and I come to know that most of the times we are so occupied in our minds, thinking either about our past, whatever happened in our past. We are so caught up by the thoughts of whatever happened in past, or we will be thinking about future, but पास्ट और फ्यूचर दोनों में से कुछ हमारे हाथ में है नहीं. जो हो गया पास्ट में, दैट हैज़ गॉन, दैट इज़ डेड. What is the point of holding or clinging so much on it? So just let it go. And some people will, like, they will argue that you don't know that emotionally it is so difficult to forget the past and everything else. I know it takes time. जितने ज़्यादा wounds deep होते हैं, रिकवर करने में उतना टाइम लगता है. I understand. But what is the point of giving fuel to that thought? Like, the more you think about that thing or person or whatever, the more you are making it strong. The more you give it your energy, the more you fuel it, the more it will become strong in your head and it will not go. Don't even try to push it away. Just leave it, let it pass. Let's see it like a floating cloud. आ रहा है आने दो, जा रहा है जाने दो. Don't try to do anything. Don't try to push it away. Don't try to escape from it. कई बार पास्ट की कुछ हॉरिबल मेमोरीज होती है, सो व्हाट वी डू इज़ वी ट्राई टू एस्केप. नहीं 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 सोचना मुझे इस बारे में. क्योंकि इट इज़ horrifying me, it is scaring me. Just face it. It was a part of your life. Your past is a part of you. You can't run away from it. So just face it. The more you face it, the more you become light with it, the more you become okay with it. It will stop overpowering you. It will stop bothering you. So that is how you deal with your past. And other aspect of this thing is, we are so busy in our future, imaginations की मैं तो ये करूँगी, मैं तो वो करूँगा, फ्यूचर में एक दिन ऐसा होगा, हाँ something will happen and it will be such a nice place or a person to be with. All these imaginations are of no use until and unless you work on your present. Whatever it is in your present. So the more you be in present, the more you practice being mindful, the more पीसफुल योर लाइफ विल बी. क्योंकि हमारे दिमाग में जितना ज़्यादा हसल है, शोर है, द मोर वी मेक नॉइज इन आवर माइंड. What is that noise? The thoughts of past and future, which is not in our hand. We unnecessarily go on thinking about it, and then we reach a zone where it seems almost next to impossible to come out of it. So a simple way to handle it is try being mindful, be in the present, like be aware of what is going on in your surroundings, and you will find that present जो है ना वो इतना ज़्यादा noisy नहीं है, present में इतना शोर नहीं है. क्योंकि जब आप पास्ट के बारे में सोचते हो तो देर इज़ नॉइज, बिकॉज देर सो मच, यू आर बीइंग कॉन्स्टेंटली बम्बार्डेड विद द थॉट्स ऑफ वॉट एवर हैपन, दोज मेमोरीज. And whatever you think about future is based on your desires, and our desires are never ending. We have a whole list of never ending wishes and desires, so there's no peace over there. But as soon as you start being in present, you will find out ki present is peaceful, present is not that chaotic. So when you start paying attention to your surroundings कि क्या है और क्या नहीं है, and when you start look inward, जब आपके दिमाग में एक शांति होगी ना, तो as soon as you start staying present in what is there right now, the more silent your mind will become. And the more silent your mind becomes, you will be able to introspect, you will be able to actually look inside yourself. You will try to understand yourself better, which in turn provides self awareness. That means अगली बार जब आपको कोई प्रॉब्लम होगी and you will be facing some miserable situation, at least आपको पता होगा कि आपके साथ क्या हो रहा है, आप कैसे रिएक्ट करते हो चीज़ों को. So the more you understand about yourself, your own psyche, your own structure of mind, your own full, how you react to problems or situations, and how to handle it. The more you observe yourself, the more you become aware of yourself, and the more you are aware of yourself, life becomes sorted. You are not that lost soul. मतलब आपको ऐसा नहीं लगेगा कि मुझे तो पता ही नहीं मेरे साथ क्या हो रहा है, क्योंकि आपको पता होगा. And you will be able to deal with yourself better, your emotions, your feelings, your thoughts, the way you react to things. You will be able to deal with all this better. And that can happen only when you will start being in present. And it takes nothing just to sit at a silent place for 5 to 10 minutes every day and listening to what is happening around you. Be aware of what is happening around you. That's it. And you will see changes, because I have seen them. Okay, so that was third and a very important step. Now, I also talked about introspection. Okay, and this is the fourth step actually. Spend some time alone so that you can know yourself. You can come to know कि आपके अंदर चल क्या रहा है. Because our psychological condition is so chaotic. We are all so messed up on mental level, on emotional level, and that is because sometimes we don't know कि हो क्या रहा है. Now when you don't know what actually is happening, how will you handle it? So in order to be self-aware, you need to introspect. And in order to introspect, you have to spend some time alone. Don't run away from yourself. Face yourself. And it will be easy to deal with situations, to deal with life. As much as you know yourself well, things will be easier. So that was the fourth step. Spend some time alone. Be with yourself. That's when you'll be able to know yourself better. And एक हो जाता है ऐसा कि मुझे पता है ना कि मैं हैंडल कर लूँगा चीज़ें, नो मैटर हाउ वर्स सिचुएशंस गेट. सॉरी फॉर द बैकग्राउंड नॉइजेस बिकॉज देयर इज़ अ कंस्ट्रक्शन गोइंग ऑन देयर. सो ओके, बट the main point is that you have to spend some time alone in order to know yourself. And once you know yourself in the present moment, you become peaceful. फिर आपको फ्यूचर की टेंशन नहीं रहती है कि अगर ऐसा हो गया तो मैं कैसे हैंडल करूँगा, ये हुआ तो क्या होगा. यू नो, बिकॉज यू नो कि मैं हैंडल कर लूँगी, मेरे से हो जाएगा, मेरे में है इतनी स्ट्रेंथ, इतनी कैपेबिलिटी कि मैं कर लूँगा हैंडल चीज़ें. So that was about fourth way to live a peaceful life. Another very important and a very, very effective way of achieving mental peace right now at this very moment is forgiveness. Like if someone has done something wrong to you, my dear sweetheart, please forgive them, because forgiveness is not for them. Forgiveness is for you. Forgiveness is for our own mental peace. When we hold grudges against someone, or we think negative about someone, or we hate someone, it's like holding a burning coal. It will harm you, it will burn you before it hurts anyone else. So when something happens that is not in accordance with what you wanted, or if someone does something knowingly or unknowingly that has harmed you or that has hurt you, forgive them. Because I know गुस्सा आता है, शिकायतें होती है, we need to just talk to that person कि क्यों किया मेरे साथ. We need justifications. But before anything else, just think that अगर हम शांत दिमाग से नहीं सुनेंगे चीज़ें, अगर सामने वाला आपको जस्टिफिकेशन दे भी रहा है, but if you are not in that mental state where you can actually listen in an unbiased manner, you will not understand anything that the person is telling. And for that, you need to have a peaceful mind. And that you can only have when you forgive someone from the bottom of your heart, not superficially. ये नहीं कि सिर्फ झगड़ा खत्म करने के लिए माफ कर दिया. You know, sometimes we apologize or we forgive the other person just because we want for that fight to end then and there. But the issue is not sorted. So there are chances कि वो issue फिर से future में आएगा, which will be left unsorted, and that will bother you again. It will again make you angry. It will again bother you. So it is better कि अभी एक बार शांत दिमाग से उसको माफ़ करो, उस सिचुएशन को ओवरलुक करो. बाय दैट व्हाट आई मीन इज कि सिर्फ एक एस्पेक्ट को मत देखो सिचुएशन की. लुक एट इट, यू नो, एक ओवरऑल व्यू देखने की कोशिश करो. ट्राई टू लुक एट द सिचुएशन एज अ होल. ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड द व्यू पॉइंट ऑफ अदर पर्सन एज वेल. बिकॉज until and unless you forgive the situation or the person that has harmed you or that hurt you, you won't be able to come in that state of mind where you will be able to see things or understand things radically or rationally. So forgiveness is for your own mental peace. As soon as you forgive someone, you will feel कि आपके दिल पे से एक बहुत बड़ा बोझ हल्का हो गया. एंड दैट बोझ, दैट वेट विल बी ऑफ द ग्रजेस दैट यू आर होल्डिंग. द मोमेंट यू लेट गो ऑफ ऑल दैट, यू विल फील लाइट. यू विल फील कि हाँ ठीक है, चलो जो हुआ सो हुआ. नाउ लेट अस सिट टुगेदर एंड सॉर्ट दिस. टॉक अबाउट इट, फेस द इशू. डोंट रन अवे. अगेन आई एम टेलिंग यू, whatever situation you are facing or whatever emotion that you are facing, it is a part of you. You cannot run away. You can't escape it. Okay, so first learn to handle yourself. Try to calm yourself down and then learn to, deal with situations, because that is going to give you a long lasting understanding of yourself as well as the situation and the other person. That will help you to sort things right now. तो आगे चल के चीज़ें ज़्यादा बड़ी नहीं होंगी. So end it right now. वो grudges सब निकाल दो ताकि वो आपको फ्यूचर में बॉदर नहीं करेगा. अदरवाइज क्या होगा, like I said, superficially you will forgive that person or you will apologize. But जब फ्यूचर में कोई बड़ा झगड़ा होगा ना, आप वो छोटी सी बात को फिर से लेके आओगे अपने दूसरे झगड़े में कि पिछली बार भी पता है ना ऐसा हुआ था, तब तुमने सुनी थी मेरी बात, अब ये लो मैं भी नहीं सुनूंगी. दैट इज मेकिंग द सिचुएशन वर्स and that will ultimately harm you. So don't stretch it. It's a full stop. Don't stretch a line out of it. End it there. It's a full stop. Put a full stop to that matter. Don't stretch it unnecessarily. That is another very important way of living a peaceful life. And what also implies with forgiveness is apology. It's not only about forgiving with the bottom of your heart, it's also apologizing when it's your mistake. Be humble enough. The moment you accept something कि हाँ ठीक है, I accept कि मेरी गलती थी and I apologize, that very moment at least आपके दिमाग से वो बोझ उतर जाएगा to defend yourself unnecessarily. जब आप अपने आप को डिफेंड करते हो unnecessarily, it creates a lot of exhaustion because you have to use a lot of energy in doing that. But the moment you realize and when you surrender in the sense you accept your mistake and you apologize for it, तो आपका काम खत्म हो जाता है. There you become peaceful. That is one instant way. Whenever a conflict is there, surrender yourself. If it is your mistake, apologize it. फिर ये सामने वाले का काम है, उसको माफ़ करना है नहीं करना है, दैट इज़ नन ऑफ योर बिजनेस. बट आपकी साइड से यू विल बिकम पीसफुल. ओके, सो it's a block. forgiving and apologizing. If you don't apologize with the bottom of your heart, the other person won't be able to forgive you. And similarly, if you don't forgive from the bottom of your heart, other person won't apologize to you. अगर सामने वाले को रियलाइज़ हो भी जाएगा ना कि मेरी गलती है, पर उसको पता होगा कि ये तो हमेशा सरकास्टिकली बोलती है कि हाँ हाँ ठीक है, फॉरगिव कर दिया ये वो, तो वो अगली बार से अपोलोजाइज ही नहीं करेगा और आपको लगेगा कि वो इगोइस्टिक है, बट इट्स नॉट दैट. सो बोथ द साइड्स, दे आर द टू साइड्स ऑफ द सेम कॉइन. दोनों को ध्यान दो एंड अप्लाई इट इन योर लाइफ and you will come to a peaceful conclusion every time. So that was it for today. I hope these tips somewhat help you in your personal life because they have helped me. So whatever I can tell is from my own personal experience. It's not that कि मैंने कहीं से सुन लिया and then I feeded it in my mind and then I'm just puking it out in front of you guys. ऐसा तो नहीं है. It has helped me in my personal life, so I am telling it to you. So that was it for today. See you in the next video super soon. Till that, wish you a very happy mental health and a very happy living. So till then, ta-da.